Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Okay, here, so we've just arrived in Raven Rock. I'm gonna get out of this cutscene in a second. Yeah, Raven Rock discovered, so I'll get back to control my character. Okay, this is my level 2 Breton vampire character, and we're playing on Legendary. And I'm going to tell Mithryn. You can see as the map of Soltstheim. I have to go across the far bottom right corner of the island to tell Mithryn. And at Tell Mithryn, there's a wizard's tower where I can get a summoned Ash Guardian, which is not only very powerful, but it doesn't count towards your summons limit, so effectively it means from that point on I can summon 2 creatures at level 1 and 2. That's really powerful. But I have to cross Soltstheim, and Soltstheim is recommended for level 20 characters. You know, the Ash Guardian, I have to defeat an Ash Guardian to get it. I don't want this annoying.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume
I'm gonna ignore this guy. He's a counselor. So now let's get going. Now I'm in a bit of a bind here. I don't want to cross Soltstheim at night really, but because my character is, of course, is a vampire. Oh, it's sunlight anyway. It's dawn anyway. So my character now, watch, because it's daylight now. All my characteristics go way down, so I prefer to cross at night, because if I get one hit, I won't just die instantly. So that was bad timing. I just did a test run a while ago, and I ran across the island quickly in dark, so that must have been fast. So anyway, let's set up the character, get ready for the run first. First of all, I'm going to eat a pile of vegetable soup, which means I get a lot of stamina reboost, so I can sprint. I can sprint, and then we're 8 and sprint, so I can semi-sprint all the way across. Next thing I want to do is I've got my whirlwind sprint on, so I can alternate whirlwind sprints and regular sprints and get across the island quickly without getting hit. And my third thing is I've got a flame atronach staff, so I can pump out flame atronachs every now and then if anybody comes near me, because anything here will one hit me, no problem. They're all level 10, level 20. So now here's this thing about Soltstheim. There's a very easy way to get to Tel Mithryn, and I think I've done it most. You can swim right around the island to there, and you can even get on every now and then at the beach and run along faster than swimming, and it's fine. And then you can immediately jump into the water. When a hostile appears, they never follow you into the water. So that's perfectly guaranteed 100% way to do it. That'll work for sure if you want to do that the slow way. In the past, what I've done is I've crossed up here to a place where there's a miners camp, and in the miners camp you can get a lot of free gold and some jewels and stick up some gold with them, and you get a miner's pickaxe, so that's handy stopping point. And then I run across to Ashfallow Castle, which is up here, because there's lots of heartstone there. You need the heartstone to fuel your Ash Guardians, so it's very useful. But what I'm going to do now is, just to speed up things, I'm not going to bother with picking up pickaxe. I'm going to run all the way across here to Ashfallow Citadel so I can get on my map. I won't have a pickaxe to use on it. I'll run down south to Tell Mithryn and do the actual quest. That's the easiest way. Down below here there's a lot of very heavy nasties. But even as I go along, there'll be things that I have to run away from. So let's go. So first of all, I want to get nighttime again. The best time is to get dusk, because you can see things, but you get all the benefits of. So let's go for 12 hours. And then we'll boost forward a little bit. We just want to get the dusk so my vampire's health and stamina isn't absolutely rubbish. Excuse me, I have a slight head cold. No, I'm at the end of a head cold, so I want to get some dark. Look very dark to me now. Let's just check. Yeah, we're dark. So to 5, and let's swallow all my foodies. Vegetable soup, 5 vegetable soups, and we're ready to sprint. And then See? Now you can be lucky here and unlucky. If you're unlucky, and you can be jumped by something massive and get killed and won't grow. But we'll see. Oh. I usually go up that little hill there and go up to the left is the miners' camp with the dead miners. I'm not gonna go that way this time. So there's nobody near me who can let me stamina. Oh, see that voice? See, that's music. The trick is to not get. Oh, there's a bandit camp on my right. Not good. I'm in trouble. Don't get lost. And of course, I've forgotten to put my map up. See the map? That's important. I've got Sky UI on and it's hiding the Navio. Don't get ever trapped against the fallen trees. That's always catastrophic. So that's where the shout comes in. So let's check my destination. I want to go for that. I want to get near these rocks. Once you get onto high ground, you're always safe up among rocks because you can jump over rocks and the NPCs can't. Oops. There's those nasty little creatures that are in the anniversary edition. Well, I'm going too far down. Definitely went too far down there. Yeah, there's Ashfallow Citadel in front of me. That's where I want to be. You see, when you stay on this high ground among rocks, you're much less likely to be ambushed by anything. Out in the open or down among the woods is deadly. Now, usually there's nobody around here. Now I've discovered Ashfallow Citadel. That's important because I'll come back and mine these rocks with a pickaxe. They're essential for the Ash Guardian. So we're basically safe now. This is an area where there are hostiles around, but they're not swarming all over the place. So I can relax now. And now we just pop down to. So just to show you where we're at in the map. We've crossed all of Soltstheim and we're over here. See? And now we're heading more or less south. So in front of us is one of the great stones that Mirak's playing with. They're sunstone actually, so we'll need that later on, so it's handy to mark it. There's a pickaxe here. Let's pick it up. I don't really need it right now, but just to show you, you can pick up pickaxe. Usually pickaxe in these places lying around. It's hard, of course, to find them in the dark, but there's usually one lying around here. It's not necessary, like I said. I've got the place I need to go digging and marked on my map, so I can come back anytime and go directly there without actually having to cross any hostile terrain using a fast travel. But there's definitely, I know for a fact that there's a pickaxe here. It's just finding the dark. There it is. Just take my 236394. Yeah, I'm alright for weight. So I have a pickaxe, so I'll just show you mining the ore anyway. Now here we have to go down to Mithryn. This is the abode of the great Dunmer wizard. I can't remember his name. Can't remember. He'll come to me. We'll speak to him in a second. So we've got to basically go up to his abode. Here we are.
Why are you out here? Master Neloth is away.
Master Neloth, see. So that's Talvis, who's the apprentice, who's getting in trouble. That's his steward, Verona. And inside here is the house of the great wizard. So, Jay. This is Mithryn. We don't have we haven't picked up a quest yet. So F5, I just save occasionally as I go along, just to be sure. Now, this is where I made a mistake. I should have gone to the Earthstone right beside the town I came into, Raven Rock. When I came into Raven Rock, I should have gone to an Earthstone and I would have met the wizard himself. If by doing that I would have had a conversation with him and he would have turned up here and opened the place. I wouldn't have to go unlocking. I don't want to go unlocking, but just because this is a demo video, I'm just going to open this. So that's another little trick you need to avoid. You can avoid easily. Wasn't necessary. Just it wasn't. So now we go in here. Normally we'd have a chat with the wizard, but we don't need to. Once we've come in here and gone out, so we can float down. Now, when I come out here, Telvas, that apprentice, he's practicing with an Ash Guardian spell without his master's permission, and he's going to get in trouble. We've got to kill the Ash Guardian, and when we do that, he'll give me a reward, which is the spell to summon Ash Guardian. So let's go. I've got my Storm Atronach ready. Again, it's dark. I don't really need the dark now because I'm just not going to get hit. But in the dark, of course, there's the Ash Guardian. Here comes Telvas.
I conjured an Ash Guardian and now it's running amok.
I can destroy it for you.
Hurry!
Now, first of all,
Never should have come
he's
here.
used. Now, first of all, tank it. You want to tank it and run past. Now, this is the tricky bit. What I'm going to do, I could certainly beat it by just summoning a couple of Storm Atronachs. But that's a Fire Atronach. I want a Storm Atronach. 2 or 3 Storm Atronachs in a row will eventually beat Ash Guardian. That would be an easy way. Because I'm a tightwad, I don't want to spend my valuable staff. I'm going to aggro another enemy down here. Get that enemy to attack this enemy. The 2 of them will kill each other. The thing is, I have to be very careful is because these guys can kill me in one blow. And I'm running between the 2 of them. So sometimes you get squished like a bug between them. Gotta be careful. And if you don't aggro this guy enough, he won't come out of his graveyard. See? See? Come on. You're supposed to be chasing me, pal. I think the curse of the video is happening and nothing's well. This is what happens when you start recording. Come on, you bugger. You're supposed to chase me. You've always chased me. Oh, there he is. See what? I think it's because I've got myself out of range of his shot. He's a long range. He's a range shot and a melee. So he wants to get in to be able to shoot at me. There we go. That's what we want. Make sure he doesn't actually hit me, because I'm a vampire, remember, and this fire will really hurt me. And my original enemy is still up there somewhere. I'm sure my flame atronach is worn out by now. There he is. Uh-oh. They're both coming round. Could get in trouble here. I think they're fighting each other, and this is it. Ooh. Ooh. That's it. I think I've done it now. Now the Ash Spawn usually can defeat the Ash Guardian, but even if he doesn't, he's so weakened that. Just let the 2 of them fight each other. See? And this is how I do all of Skyrim. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Fight. What is it? The wizard at Whiterun says your most important weapon is your mind. Here we go. Don't get too close, because one of those guys aggro's on me. That's just a matter of patience now. I won't chuck in an envelopment. I'll just let them wear each other down. I don't want to confuse things. See, the Ash Guardian is down to. The Ash Spawn looks weaker, but he's actually, I think he's just tough. Depends whether they melee or long range shoot each other. I think with melee the Ash Guardian is more deadly because his melee attack his explosion is deadly. If they kept shooting at each other, the Ash Spawn would easily beat the Ash Guardian. But when they're in combat now, it's more. Even so, the Ash Guardian's not going down. I want the Ash Guardian at 0. The minute he's at 0, I can run back and the quest is over. I don't need to defeat the Ash spawn. I wonder where the Ash spawn is at. You can see if you can get the mouse on him. No. But it's working okay. The Ash Guardian's going down to, he's about half strength now. If I had to, I could finish him off with atronach. They're still battering away at each other. Just think any one of those guys could one-shot me in legendary level, you know, with my puny 100 health. Now they're meleeing. See, they're not fighting hand to hand now. They're not meleeing. Oh look, my our local shopkeeper is basically come back into the game. You get the local trader or Silt Rider. The Silt Rider, he's turned up. Like everybody in Skyrim, he's willing to take on everything with the dagger. But he can't die anyway, so I don't think he can. Although I have seen this kind of combat go on and other people, non-essential NPCs get killed. Uh-oh, is he coming after me? Hold on a second. Did he defeat? Okay. I was talking too much. He must have defeated the Ash spawn. Although I'm kind of... No, he didn't. I was just being stupid. I just let him get too close to me and aggroed him. He's still fighting Ash spawn. You see, this is what happens when you get too close. You want them to fight each other. And I do not want my atronach to fight the wrong guy. I want it to fight the right guy, you see. That's what I want. And you see, the best thing for me to be is high up on a rock here because they can't really get up here. See this here? This is the best position, like this here. I can stand here all day. And now my storm atronach, I had to waste the storm atronach to move another one, but my storm atronach is now going to take him out easily. You know, he's tougher, but he was down to half hit points. So this is just... Yawn! Just wait. Bingo! Comes up. Destroy the Ash Guardian. Now I'm going to save here because sometimes you get a glitch, you don't get the right rewards. This, you know, this is a little buggy bit. Because now I have to go in and collect my reward. Oh, do I have money? You need money. Do not turn up here without money. That was another thing I forgot. So there's another heads up for you. Make sure you got some loot here because you have to buy a spell. And you do not want to have to come back. So now I'm ready to go. Float up. Let's see, there's a talk.
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone? What? I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can give you the staff.
Now the minor staff, okay, you get that staff. You could just resave at the entrance to the building and try to get the best staff you want, but I don't bother. Right? What went wrong? No, I don't want that. What have you got for now? You can get him to follow you, but you do not want that now. You want to get to his shop. What have you got for sale?
You wish to master the arcane arts.
See, Conjure Ash Guardian, this is 2,217 and I have got 3,200 gold. You need to have that gold, 2,500 gold, right? Or else some speech helps, like you could have the Thieves' Hood or the necklace, the amulet, that helps you trading. But you need to buy this now, because it might not be available later. So spell some Conjure Ash Guardian. Now, I'm playing a game now. Normally my game I don't allow my speech to increase by level, so I would have come in here with speech at 0, but that doesn't matter now. We've got it. Now I can Conjure Ash Guardian. Now you can get him to follow you. You can use him to train you in conjuration. Unlike all the other trainers, he's brilliant. He can train you up to 90, so he can train you forever. The other thing about him is that he's fixed at level 25. Now I'm level 1 and most of the other followers are level 2, 3, whatever. So I'm level 2. But this guy's fixed at level 20 or 25. So if you bring him back to Skyrim, he will actually be 10 times stronger than everything else around there. He's an absolute... he's got a fantastic conjuration spell kit, you know. Because he's level 25, he's not going to die. So he's an absolute animal follower. Now I don't use followers, but if you want to do that, that's another way to make yourself absolutely kick-ass. If you go back to Skyrim with Talbas Fathiron as a level 20 odd follower, let's just take a look at him. Get level. Yes, 25. So you bring him back, and you've got a Gash Guardian, and you can cast a Storm Atronach from staff. There's nothing in Skyrim that can beat you. Nothing. You can take on any dungeon. So anyway, we'll leave him. Thanks, Tafather. Thanks, Svalvis. He's got plenty of good spells as well. Also, because you've now made him a friend, you can take loads of stuff in here. Now I'm not going to bother, but there's loads of loot here. Be careful, some of it's not. Masses of good gems, small low-level gems, scrolls, loads of good.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Alchemy ingredients, you know. So you can just stock up with loads of things. You can even take masses of dwarven metal to melt down and make dwarven gear with. So it's a treasure trove. But the main thing is the spell. So let's take a look at it. Actually, before we leave, we've got a new spell. Oh, I haven't read the book. You have to read the book. Spell to Conjure Ash Guardian. New spell, Conjure Ash Guardian. Now look at that. It requires 225 because it's an expert spell. That's why it's so powerful. It's an expert spell, although you already have an adept spell in Bambo. Now you've got this expert spell. Now look at my conjuration. Excuse me, my character is level 2. My conjuration is 15. Ouch, which is nothing. And I've got only 135 magic, even boosted by enchantment. Enchanted gear. So I'm 135 and I need 225. So how do I do that? Well, there's two ways. First of all, you can use Elsewhere Fondue. You can make Elsewhere Fondue with moon sugar, that cheese, that cheese. There's a cheese, roundy cheese thing you can get in a few locations. And what's the third ingredient? Ale fondue, ale cheese, and moon sugar, which you have to buy off the Khajiit. So that gives me 100. You eat one of those, and for 6 minutes you get an extra 100. So I can cast as many Ash Guardians as I want for 6 minutes. Well, I can't. You still deplete Magicka, but you can cast more than one Ash Guardian. The second trick I have is Fortify Magicka. So I've got a Fortify Magicka. Maybe I don't have it. Fortify Magicka, I do have it there. This is Fortify Magicka potion, just made with no glitches, no tricks, no nothing, no alchemy extras. It's got salmon roe in it, so 12.5 times strong. That gives me 220 points. It only lasts for 5 seconds, but you immediately pop that potion, and then you can cast one Ash Guardian spell straight after. You don't need more. So it works every time. So I can cast plenty of them. The only problem is, the reason Talvas got into trouble was he cast the spell without any. He cast the spell without any heartstone. You have to have a heartstone in your inventory when you cast the spell, and the heartstone is expended, so you have to mine heartstones. That's why we've got the pickaxe, and there's a little heartstone up here. So just show you, mine the heartstone deposit, and I'll get 3 heartstones from this. So let's take a look at that once we've got that. Can't save, can't do my save until animation's over. So there we have a heartstone. There are 3 heartstones. Now let's go cast our lovely spell, just as a test, just so you see it in action. If you want to watch this. So I'm gonna immediately. Oh, sorry. Only lasts 6 seconds, so you gotta be ready. Immediately set up the spell ready to cast. Conjure Ash Guardians in my right hand. Pop, I can take the food or pop the potion. I'll just pop the potion. Fortify Magicka. There you are. Now, that Ash Guardian's ready and he summons me. There's nothing to fight here. Sometimes they're a bit glitchy, they don't fight for some reason. They don't build up their. They should have aggro too, which means they fight enemies but not friends. But you can set their aggro. But you don't want to do that. So what I often do is I cast them straight into the enemy. The aggro of the enemy attacks them, and then when that happens, when the enemy attacks them, then they get aggro anyway. Alternatively, what you can do is this. Watch what happens here. You can cast. You can always cast. People complain that you have to get a heartstone, but you can always cast the spell without a heartstone. And I'm going to show you what happens here. First of all, drop the heartstones. The heartstone. Without heartstones, you get Talvis's problem. Oh, see, the heartstones are dropped. They're lost. They're rolled down the hill. Without the heartstones, any thing you cast, say you don't have enough magic anymore, anything you cast will not it'll be aggressive to everybody, including you. So now what you have to do is you have to cast it straight into an enemy's face and run, and it'll fight them first. So let's go for the food this time. So I've got 6 minutes of enough. So what I'm going to do is, do you remember that the ash spawn, it was killed, sorry. So I'm going to go down to this little friendly trader down here. I wouldn't do this normally, obviously, but there's a guy down here. I think he's around. So I need something to distract the Ash Guardian, right? And the Ash Guardian will now, it'll be hostile, but if somebody fights it, it won't be hostile to me because it'll take them on. Watch this. There he is there. See? Oh, I didn't run fast enough. See? So that works okay, but you just got to be faster. Let's try it again. Okay. It's easy if you've got a very aggressive enemy, not like him, because the aggressive enemies will come at you. So let's just find an aggressive. So you want an aggressive enemy who doesn't have melee, long range weapon. It's great in dungeons because you just basically stand in a door, chuck something into a room like a hand grenade, and then run for it. And the Ash Guardian immediately gets aggroed by everybody who's in the room with him. So let's just try dropping those two. That's 3 heartstones now. Oh, I didn't take them now. Just before I took them. So you don't have enough magic. Let's go for the food because there's less of a time limit. Else we're fun too. Let's try again. Leg it. Oh, sorry, that didn't work. The heartstone. I had a heartstone. I didn't realize I had a heartstone. So you have to get rid of the heartstone. So all inside. Sorry, let's get rid of the heartstone. Heartstone, yeah. R. Drop them. See, this is the thing you want. This is the trick you want to do, so you don't have to. Now you see, I've dropped an aggressive, angry Ash Guardian, and now he's gonna fight everybody else, and I just watch. So I didn't need a heartstone. So that's just a trick you can use later in the game when you don't have heartstones. He'll still do his work for you, killing everybody and fighting. Now it stopped because that wasn't an aggressive guy. But if that was an aggressive monster like a Draugr, he would just keep fighting until he killed them all, because they would never stop. So that's it. There we are. We're until Mithryn. We've got cross Soltstheim. We've got our hearts. We've got our Ash Guardian spell, which is super powerful. It's an expert spell, and we're at level 2. So thanks and bye.